Hello, welcome to the climb to 1800. Now, over the past 2 days, I've been playing absolutely terribly, like 60 and 50% respectively. So today we're going to try to play a little bit better. There is a chance that we drop below 1600 today, but even if we do, I have faith that we will be able to climb back up, and it is all part of the process. So, you know what? We're just going to try to play our best chess and see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. We are going to play e4. We are against somebody whose name I do not know how to pronounce, and of course we're playing against a French. Of course we are. I hate playing against the French, if you don't know. I'm going to play knight d2. I play the Tarrasch variation. I'm going to be switching up to knight c3 in the future at some point, but not right now. And wow, this is the oldest account I've ever seen anybody have. 2013. That's pretty crazy. All right, they play that, so we play knight f3. Yeah, that's a really old account. It's like 11 years. Okay. Now, I have an absolutely horrible record against the French because I just don't know how to play it. So in my head, I'm thinking maybe I just try to simplify it down as quickly as possible. Like, I could literally just trade everything if I wanted to. But if I trade this, and then I give a check, I feel like I can force a queen trade, and it can be pretty easy. You know, I know it's probably not the best move, but I feel like if I take this pawn, then they recapture, of course. Then I give a check, he blocks, then I force a queen trade. I'll be very happy in this position, so I'm going to do that. I don't normally like to trade queens, but I just feel so uncomfortable in the French that I feel like sometimes you kind of have to bite the bullet and just do that. Now, queen e2 probably isn't the best move by a long shot, but again, I don't like the French, so I'm going to make my opponent not like it either, hopefully. So honestly, let's just trade the queens. I hate myself for doing this so much. Truly, I hate myself. But when you have the opportunity to get yourself out of an unfamiliar situation, in my mind, why wouldn't you do that? Now I think that's not a free pawn, but I could take here, but that actually seems to help him a little bit. Let's think. I can also definitely play this move or play c3. It's annoying that his bishop is defending this pawn. And maybe I didn't play this the best, but taking is probably absolutely fine. Taking in the center is also probably fine, because then I can follow it up with like knight b3. And I think I will, because it's going to be a bit difficult for my opponent to play with this IQP structure. So I'm just trying to make this as weird for my opponent as possible, is the big idea. Now let's take the queen. And now his pawn structure is absolutely wrecked. And even if I didn't play this theoretically the best way, probably, I think that practically... Oh, I forgot he could take back with the bishop. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. Yeah, I forgot he could do that. Okay, I'm going to slow down a little bit, because now this is just chess. There's no funny business, really. I just need to develop my pieces as quickly as possible, because I'm not very developed. Now, how do I want to develop? I kind of like the idea of actually fianchettoing with b3. Mainly because this diagonal looks pretty strong for me. And then I even want to castle long, maybe. My light squared bishop can kind of get out at any time. So let's just do it. Let's just fianchetto. The only downside of this, really, is that he can put his knight on b4 now, because I've weakened it a little bit, but I don't think that's much of a threat. Okay, so he develops his knight. I'm just going to follow up with my plan. I don't think there's anything really too crazy happening right now. I assume he might castle. He also might not, though. Who knows? And all my counterplay, really, or not counterplay, all my play is really going to be against this pawn. Now, I did just realize... Oh. Okay. I don't feel like that was a great move. In fact, I'm pretty sure that was a bad move. Because now I play this. Don't I play this and then I, like, threaten a ton of stuff? Yeah. Okay, normally I'd think here, but I'm pretty darn confident that that was a big mistake. Because now my attack is Dark Squared Bishop. And then I'm threatening to just straight up win this pawn. But we'll see if that actually comes to pass. Okay, he takes there. Now I'm threatening long castles, adding more pressure on this pawn, and I'm not sure how he's going to keep it. Here, yeah. I mean, honestly, I like long castling, adding pressure instantly. Now, he can also just defend it, but feels like I'm getting some initiative. Oh, he can also push this pawn, interestingly enough. Then after I capture, he can capture on f2. That might be an interesting path forward for him, but I'm not fully convinced that would be the best idea. Okay, instead he just adds pressure to f2 like that. And that is a little bit annoying because that would obviously come with a fork, so I can't let that happen. But at the same time, can I just bring my rook out and be totally chilling? I think I can. It would be nice if I could somehow trap his knight if he took it, but I don't think I can. If I go here, takes, then I attack him. He actually just gets out. Actually, but yeah, after he gets out, I do seem to win it back, but I actually don't. I think that rook f1 is probably the best move here, just based on being principled. I don't really see anything wrong with it, so I'm just going to play it. Now, again, he can push d3, but he also has a pawn hanging, so I'm assuming he's probably going to defend it instead, honestly. But I'm also going to move my bishop to b5 in the next move and threaten to just take away the defense of his pawn entirely. Yeah, actually, even if he does play rook d8, I can still play bishop b5, and then I'm not seeing how he's hanging on to it for much longer. Yeah. So I'm definitely playing against his weakness pretty well. I didn't barricade it. I know that against IQP structures, you're usually about to, like, not about to, you're usually supposed to blockade the pawn. I didn't really blockade it, I suppose, but I still feel like I'm playing against it pretty effectively. I also need to make sure that he doesn't have any tricks with here, then takes, then winning my... Oh my god, he does have a trick. That's actually kind of funny. If he pushes this, I actually am forced to recapture with the rook, because if d3 bishop takes, after knight takes f2, my rook is actually trapped. Okay, what's the idea there? What is the idea there? I really don't understand that move. Oh, it's just attacking this pawn, I guess. Okay, sometimes moves are less complicated than they appear. I think that's kind of a one mover though. I don't. Can he reroute his knight anywhere good? Not really. Absolutely everything is defended. He really is just attacking this pawn. I could just even push this pawn. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to push this pawn, because after I push this pawn, he's going to be forced back. If he jumps in anyway, checking me, then I slide over. He's forced to go here, then takes. That actually could be a little bit annoying, so why don't we avoid that and just slide back. Yeah. Just trying to remove any hopes of counterplay. Although, now that I look at it again, I kind of wish that I had played a3 now, because I think that d6 is actually reasonably strong now. Yeah, I think that I gave him a6 and I shouldn't have. Yeah, that might have been a little bit of an inaccuracy by me. I don't think it's losing, though. Oh yeah, I missed that. I did miss that move. So obviously I do have to take with the bishop. I mean, there's no other move. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was a decent move by him. Good find. I did miss it. Yeah, I really shouldn't have missed that. I should have definitely played a3 now that I look at it again. That was definitely a mistake by me. And now it's going to actually even be a little bit annoying to win back this pawn. But actually, I take it back. No, I play... Yeah, I play a3 now. And he's going to have to jump back somewhere. And then I'm going to... Yeah, then he just jumps back. And now I do just win this pawn. Because he can't stop me. Yeah, he can't defend it anymore. At some point, I'm definitely going to want to move this knight, not there, obviously, and then push f3 so that it's no longer a concern. I'm actually liking this position pretty reasonably. Okay, so he pushes, so he's trying to threaten my pawn at the same time, but I don't really think that his threat works because I can even just push b4, honestly. Do I push b4 or do I move my king up? I need to defend this pawn. I can't let it hang. I think I push b4 because that gives my bishop some breathing room if he ever wants to play b5 or something. At the same time, though, I don't really like the idea of creating weaknesses. Actually, no. I do want to... I'm all over the place right now. Yeah, I'm really all over the place. Takes. Do I have any crazy tactics? I don't think I do. Yeah, I really don't have any crazy tactics. Yeah, you know what? Why not just push b4? I don't see any reason not to do it. Sometimes when you make a move, you have to ask why not instead of why should I? And I don't see any reason why not, because it clamps down on the dark squares, which my opponent has the bishop for. So I guess I'm like restricting his space quite a bit, with really no downside. This move doesn't work because I can just captures, obviously. And if he slides the rook over, I can just trade it and then take the bishop, so that also doesn't work. I'm going to win this pawn on the next move. Whoa. What? Wait, what? There is no way that that actually works. What was that sack for? I don't think that saving the pawn is worth it at all. What? I mean, that was a bad move. There's no chance that was a good move. I mean, if I really want to, I could play here, then he moves, and then... But why wouldn't I take it? Yeah, I mean, am I missing something crazy? I'm really not. No, that's a bad move. There's no chance that was worth it. What? That's insane. Okay, I'm going to move up with a bit of a sneaky idea. I might be playing a little bit too much for tricks right now, but if I play... Actually, I could also go up here. But if I play here, I do have a trick, which I like. I like having tricks sometimes. My trick is that I'm going to give him a check and then take his bishop. Probably not the most principled move. I mean, I'm sure the most principled move is like rook d7 or something, but whatever. Sometimes you have to have a little bit of fun with it, if you know what I mean. I don't know why my opponent did that. That was an insane decision to make, because his c-pawn isn't even that strong. It's by itself. It's probably going to get lost. Okay, so he does defend against that, but still, there's no chance that his sack was worth it. I'm still so confused. All right, let's just double the rooks, I guess, and then get them onto the 7th. I guess you could go here, but then I still go onto the 7th. I'm attacking one of his pawns, and even though he's attacking one of mine. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I should win this game now, though, obviously. I mean, I'm up a piece for 2 pawns. Or maybe opponent is going to prove me wrong. Maybe opponent is secretly brilliant. Who knows? Ooh, I like playing knight to e5 also, because that's threatening this pawn. I should have probably played knight e5, actually. I think knight e5 was definitely a lot stronger. Yeah, oh, I really wish I would have played that. That would have been so nice. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. I can just move back, because if he attacks me, then once again I have this sack. And I'm still threatening knight e5. I was expecting that move, but I don't think it actually does much, because now I just go up here. And then even if he takes this pawn, I just take this one, and now he has 2 isolated pawns. Yeah, I think opponent is starting to regret his decisions. Oh, I guess he could do this now, and then kick my bishop back, but thankfully it does still have a place to go. But even if he does kick me out, then I would actually take this bishop first instead. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just up a piece. But if I don't blunder, I should win this game very easily. Or I guess maybe not very easily, but pretty easily. I mean, I'm up a piece, and this rook hasn't moved. This rook has only moved via castling. Yeah, this should be over. I mean, I'm not complaining when opponents just decide to sack a piece for no reason, but I don't know what to say. I mean, maybe he resigns, but I doubt it, honestly. I do doubt it. Yeah, I mean, not much to say. Oh, wait a minute. If he plays rook c5 or c8, I might have a genius tactic. I might have a knight sack in the future after that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I might. Yeah, in fact, I actually would. If he plays rook f c8 to defend his bishop, I am definitely playing... Oh, okay, he moves the other one. That's unfortunate. Wait, I think I still have it. Okay, I'm definitely playing this move. This could get very fun. This could get very, very fun. I think I'm threatening to take this pawn. I think I'm threatening to take that pawn. I think I am. Maybe not. There's no reason that I have to get crazy at all. Wait, takes. Then check. Takes, check. Moves back. Okay, I might be getting a bit too crazy. I don't know why I'm trying to make this complicated. Okay, instead he just moves that up. I think I can actually even probably just play knight d7, but why make things complicated when you don't have to? Actually, knight d7 would have been a blunder. Wait, no, it wouldn't have. I was thinking that he had this, but he actually doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely just threatening knight d7. If he moves his rook, I might be okay. I think that was a blunder. Yeah. Unfortunate for an opponent. Yeah, he just lost another exchange or piece. Okay, I mean, he can do that, but it doesn't solve his issues. Oh, he might actually... That might have been a bit bad move by me. This actually looks a bit dangerous. I think I might have messed up. No, I didn't. I was worried about a discovery, but I just realized every single one of my pieces is on a dark square. I mean, a light square. So there's literally no useful discoveries that he could ever make with this bishop, even if he pushes this pawn, sacking it. Yeah, literally every single piece I have is on a light square, so he has literally no threats. It's actually kind of funny. I'm sure he wants to sack this pawn by pushing it to c2, but doesn't... Actually, that might still be his best move, pushing. Okay, instead he does that. That's definitely losing. Because of... Wait, okay, I'm actually a little bit worried about this pawn now. If it gets here, I'm going to have to move, and then I'll lose this rook. If I take this rook, he's going to push to c2, definitely. Then move here, takes, and I actually don't see any reason to make it that complicated, when instead I can just freeze everything on the board. This is really, I'm really just in the business now of taking away all of his hope, because his only hope was pushing to c2. Okay. Does he have any threats? I'm worried about this move, maybe? Should I be worried about that move? Do I have this check? Does that work tactically? I don't think so. Okay, I'm actually getting a little bit stressed, but not really. Okay, I actually have to be a little bit careful, I think. I think that the most no-nonsense move is definitely rook here. Yeah, every other move seems to leave a little bit of leeway for him, except for this one. Because I can't let his rook get to the second file. Yeah, pretty soon I'm going to start picking up all of his pawns. And opponent's position is wrecked. Get wrecked. Now, at the end of the day, I'm just up a piece. And his pawn advantage is about to be taken away from him. And if it comes to it, I mean, obviously I'll trade the rooks myself if I have to. But we'll see what it comes to. He can't move there. He'd have to move here if he wants to keep the rooks on the board. Instead, he trades the rooks. Now he has to worry about back ranks. I'm going to take this pawn in the next move if he lets me. Yeah, and this position is completely winning for me, obviously. However, I don't want to let him trade all the pawns away, because I'm not sure I can actually win a piece up, like checkmate. But having these pawns should be enough. I'm not going to play on autopilot, though. Playing on autopilot would be the easiest way to lose this game. Yeah, definitely would be the easiest way to lose this game. But I actually, even now, I still have threats. Even now. Even now, I can play bishop here, threatening this move. Then... But why not just take this pawn? I guess that he wants to push this. If I play here, is bishop to here annoying at all? I don't think so, but at the same time, just take the pawn. And now I have a passer. It's completely hopeless for my opponent. And now this pawn is under threat. Yeah, it's over. Okay. That's the move I was expecting, of course. Of course. where do I move my rook or my knight with maximum value? I guess here, maybe. I don't think it matters anymore, to be honest. Do I have any tactics? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't have any tactics, unfortunately. I could offer a trade. His knight for rook, but at the same time, I'm actually... I can reroute here. Maybe I'm thinking too long on a move that doesn't really matter. Yeah, no, I'm not going to think for... Wait a minute. If I move here, though, then he moves here. I think I actually would have trapped my own knight, so I do have to be careful. Yeah, I'm just going to move here, attack his bishop. Okay, I expected that move. But now I just go over here, and his bishop is attacked again. I'm assuming he's going to move it back, but now I'm just going to pile up on this pawn. And yeah, I really don't see any way for him to win this. In fact, I can even... No, I can't go there. I was thinking I can maybe sack, but no, that doesn't work. You know, this doesn't work because after takes check, he can actually escape. Okay, how do I win? I mean, the easiest way is just to push this pawn. Oh, I lost this pawn. But no, I didn't, because after takes, I can actually go here and then win this one. So I'm a bit lucky that I didn't lose the pawn, but whatever. You know, luck has an aspect in this game. Wait a minute. That might have been a blunder. If I play here, I think he just wants to take this pawn. But if I play check up, check, he takes my rook. Do I have any forks? I don't think so. Huh. Obviously, this is fully winning. It's just, how do I want to win? I think I want to push this pawn. Now he might take this, but okay, instead he just goes there. I mean, now I can even just push this. If I push this, how does he even stop it? He can't... I guess he gets behind it, which would be a little bit annoying. No, but then I played check. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think I... Wait, if I push this, he takes here. No, that doesn't work because I come in with check. If I push here, and he goes over here, I play check. He moves up. I make a queen. Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah. He is cooked, as some might say. As I would say, actually. That's me saying that. Okay, he plays what I thought, but now I just play a check. And now he can resign, probably. But I mean, I doubt he will, but he could. Theoretically. Okay, and he does... Oh, because it was made in 1 anyway. Oops, I forgot that... I missed that it was actually just made in 1. But either way, very happy that I finally got a win. I really needed to win. Because I've been losing so badly. 89 accuracy. Hey, that's not too shabby at all. Let's go. And the estimated ELO was 2,000 for me versus 1,650 for opponent. Very happy with that game. I feel like that was pretty clean. I did take the coward's way out in the beginning. Because I feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I knew that this wasn't a good move. Yeah, okay, so I should have just taken here then. But then I feel like he would have gotten a fair amount of counterplay. But then after, I guess, knight b3, he has to move back. Knight c6, then maybe just takes. Okay, so so fair enough. I didn't play the best move, but I knew that going into it. Okay, all this is fine, and taking the queen is great. Okay, fianchettoing was not the best idea, I guess. I should have just brought up my bishop and then castled short, I suppose. Okay, yeah, so it wanted me to be more aggressive on the queen side and just castle king side. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But then yeah, then I think that pushing here was a big mistake because his pawn was pretty strong when he had a chance to put defenders behind it, but then he rushed it too quickly, and then I was able to generate a lot of play against it. Wait, how else could I have defended this? Wait a minute, but what? But then he takes 92, and then I thought he escapes. Oh, but then I get the pawn back, but then... What about... Takes. Okay, I guess that this position, that I didn't see this exact position, but I saw a few moves before it. I thought that it was bad for me because I was down a pawn, but I guess that my activity means I'm going to win it back and actually have compensation for it. So I actually shouldn't have been afraid. I was talking about playing e1. Yeah, I knew that I should have pushed a3. Oh, that's not the best move. I wonder why. Let's see. Okay, computer's not telling me, but what did it want me to play instead? It wanted me to just take, but then it comes in with check. Okay, fair enough. I did not see that. By the way, why is king b1 losing? Oh, because he comes in with this fork, and then after I take, he takes on. Oh, he wins a piece with another fork. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's definitely bad for me. Oh, sorry. That was dumb of me. After this, he doesn't win a piece here. He wins a piece. He wins the exchange here. But obviously, I did not want that to happen. King to b. I would have played king to b2, but that didn't happen anyway. I slid my king over. Then, yeah. Then he plays this, but now his pawn is super weak. I kick his knight out. I should have played to the 7th rank. I was thinking about doing that, but then I thought that... I guess that this pawn is so weak that I can kind of take it whenever I want, so there was no rush, and I kind of rushed into it without needing to, but what I did was probably fine. Yeah, then I have no clue why opponent just randomly sacked a knight, because I was winning, but like only by 1 pawn, because I was going to take this pawn. So I'm very confused by that decision, but obviously it worked out well for me. Let me guess, this is a better move. Yeah, I knew that it was a better move, but I was thinking like if he plays, I don't know, some random move like this, then I have this check, and then after he takes, I win back it. I win it back, but I have a pawn for it. But he didn't fall for it. But at that point, it didn't really matter. Oh, he gave away a free pawn, and I didn't take it. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't see it, but huh, that's kind of funny. I don't know how I didn't see that. I move back. Yeah, 97 is good. Taking is an inaccuracy. If I take here, though, I thought that this is a bit annoying. I guess it isn't, because his pawns are kind of disassociated and I'm still up a piece. Okay, fair enough. Instead, I did all this. Why did I play king a... Oh, yeah, I played king c2 to stop him from pushing c2. Yeah, everything else is pretty bad for me. Or not bad for me, actually. I did have to deal with this threat. For example, if I just took here, I'm definitely losing after c2. Yeah. Yeah. So very glad that I saw that that was a threat, and I stopped it. And then I traded. Was trading the only good move for me? It was one of the only good moves for me. I either I had to place my knight there or my rook there to stop him from getting to e2 with check, and that would have been very bad if he got to there, but I didn't let that happen. All this is totally fine. And then I missed a mate in 2. Oh, I missed this checkmate. Fair enough, but it happened anyway. He went here, I played this check, then he resigned, but this would have been mate. But to be honest, I actually didn't see that. I was just going to make a queen, which would have still been winning, obviously. But it would not have been as pretty as this. So thank you guys for watching. Finally, I have a decent game, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.